Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Rodgers and the San Francisco 49ers versus Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place... First opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
Richie James on the return.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers.
59, Mike the 59. So don't say nothing.
Rodgers now on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Mata brought him down. Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
1 second down, Mostert. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Shotgun now for Rodgers. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
At their own 20-yard line.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Come on, man.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
And this is 3rd down.
It's been a long day for you.
From the gun, Winston. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Eric Armstead able to record his 5th sack of the season.
7 yards.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Here's Mostert. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
The ball carrier.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught.
Rodgers' pass brought down just shy of the...
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Good. Makes the score Niners 3, Saints nothing.
So now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over first.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. The throw over the middle taken in. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's Richie James on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 77 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but now it'll be third down.
Taylor Gabriel. Jimmy Ward there defensively.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
The 4th.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 54. I'm coming after you.
Running with Kamara. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 15 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
Now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Saints.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Joe Mixon trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Third down.
Back to throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was brought down by
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Into the secondary again. And finally marked down at the 23. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside. On second down, here's Mixon. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 15-yard line. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Brings up 4th down.
Push him back. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Hey, watch that.
Back to throw here. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Saints have retaken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw is Rodgers. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man is Samuel, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. For these two teams, the Saints and Niners, they played maybe the game of the year in the NFL in 2019. Had 94 points between them. Lead changes left and right. Breeze had 5 touchdowns, 4 for Garoppolo. And you might remember the catch and stiff-arming run by George Kittle where he just refused to go down. And then in the end, it was Robbie Gould who would kick the field goal as time expired, and the Niners would win it 48-46. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
An 8-yard loss.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Is no good.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run here with Mixon, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And the Saints first down.
Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to check. Mike's by 4.
This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
The pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we've reached the 2nd half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, 2nd half. Let's do it. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. So here are the Saints to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
I'm here all day.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Complete to Hayden Hurst.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
57's Mike. Mike 57. 19 Lion.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Tight end right, tight end right. 4 down, 4 down. 57's the mic, watch 57. Watch the out, watch the out. 57's the mic.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a first and 10.
Big stop, let's go.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
3 down, 3 down.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. That's complete to the tight end, Werner.
Pass. Complete.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Gerald Everett, incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. He can run for it, and he will. And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. The pickup there, 5 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It's our field. Hey, smash. Field. Hey, it's our house. Hey, check Mike 56. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Past the 20 and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Nick Bosa on the snap.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
2nd and 10.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that is incomplete.
The pass.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
The pass.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, going for Sanders downfield, and he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
Now a throw here to his running back. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Saints.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The pass. Intended for DeAndre Swift. Incomplete. Casey Hayward on the coverage.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there. First down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now Mixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Rodgers now on first down. Open man is born. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Rabbit. Mike 56.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
The Niners on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is third down and 12.
I know he ain't got it.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
You're not ready. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the back and watch the get up.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure, and we saw another example of it there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Mike's 56. Brilliant. 56.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And at the 24-yard line.
Silver. Yeah, this. 56 is the Mike. Rip right. Mike 56. Mike 56. Man out. Mike.
On first down, Rodgers. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's good.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
No gain on the play that time, but it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Complete to Rodgers.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
On the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, Rodgers. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Gerald Everett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The wide receiver.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Back at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 14. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 32.
A gain of 32 that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
It's a game.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go now. Nike 18. Pick it up. 60 Eagles.
They run it again with Kamara. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here we go with Kamara. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
6-yard line.
Mike's by 4. Here we go.
Now Kamara. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Mike 56. Bandit. Check 3. Nike 18.
They'll run it with Kamara. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Watch out.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
For the point after.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls.